Hello everybody, Dokkan here. Welcome to another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. We continue on with these revisiting the 9th anniversary character showcases. So now this time around we're going to go into the part 2 celebrations of the 9th year anniversary, and we're going to be testing out some of these units. So I am going to showcase first my boys, the Gammas. So I feel that these guys were very underlooked. They were very underrated due to the fact that they released alongside Beast Gohan, and of course you guys know what Beast Gohan is capable of doing, right? He's like really top tier, one of the best units in the game at the moment still. But I feel like a lot of people put a lot of underestimation on the Gammas. They just don't seem to care about them too much because of the fact that they don't do the best things that, you know, Beast is capable of doing, right? But I still believe in the Gammas. I've been their like #1 fan ever since they came out. I've been wishing for them to, like, you know, summoning and everything, and me wishing them to be with me while we were doing our summons. So I am very happy that we were able to obtain them and be able to use them, because I wanted to prove a lot of people wrong. Like, hey, the Gammas are still capable of doing their thing, and they're still capable of holding their own ground. So let's go ahead and showcase them here. This is the team. It's a little bit scary, especially with Goku and Frieza levels of like high tier damage, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how we can try to do this. We do have intros. We can play them. Let's go ahead and check those out.
僕はヘド博士の最高傑作。そしてスーパーヒーローだ。
Who don't remember the Gammas, right? The Gammas are really their animation is just so good. All right, let me pause here because the music is too loud. All right, I'll keep it to like a very low level, but man, these OSTs are like very loud to the point that it's like, am I okay? Can I hear? So yeah, the Gammas, let's go ahead and talk about them. They lead superheroes category Key +3, all stats 200%. They are the carnival headliner for the second parts of the 9th anniversary. They have their super attacks, which is the victory combo. They're raising attack and defense for the turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy. Then the ultra super attack is the super Gamma Blast. Greatly raised attack and defense for 1 turn, causes mana colossal damage to the enemy. So I'm gonna put these, of course, first, like prior for the first part of the 10th anniversary to show up, when typically these are the part 2 headliners that showed up. But oh, I did set up I set up an alarm earlier today just to make sure that I wake up early and get to do these on time, because today's gonna be a busy day for me, especially since today it's the day that they're going to reveal everything for the 10th anniversary. So I gotta get these out on time. So that's why I decided to do these first rather than just waiting for them to show up on part 2 and be like, oh well, I'm gonna do the part 2 video. It's been 1 year later, so let's test these guys out. But I kind of wanted to put them out right now because people are gonna put a lot of prioritization on the 10th anniversary characters, and they want to see those showcases a lot more than seeing a revisit of these guys, right? So yeah, so we got our boys, the Gammas here. Let's go ahead and talk about their passive. So let me go ahead and start here. So let's talk about their passive real quick. Key +3, attack and defense 125% at the start of the turn. They get an additional 3 key and attack and defense plus 125% when HP is 30% or more. They are providing support here. Superheroes, join forces, or defenders of justice category allies get key 3 and attack and defense plus 50%. Again, really good support there. We have a chance of performing a critical hit plus 30%, and we're tossing out an additional super attack. Up to 2 additional super attacks within a turn per INT key sphere obtained, which is good. That's very nice. Then we're getting a chance of performing a critical hit plus 12%, and launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack, up to 2 additional attacks within a turn per AGL or STR key sphere obtained. And they're also getting additional attack and defense plus 50% and 30% damage reduction starting from the turn in which the character performs the 3rd attack in battle. So it's very critical that we get those super attacks in hand. So go ahead and test this one out right here. I am putting Gamma 2 to the test here. Yeah, he is going to take some damage. Nice. But we need to start building him up before we get to the main caveat of things. Because let's say 17 locks Gamma 2 on a certain spot. He is going to take, like, I feel like we're just dead if 17 just breeds on his direction. So we gotta be very careful when it comes to this boy right here. So let's see. All right, I didn't see the attack stat. No, I missed it. All right, what are they doing? They're gonna do some more, right? 11.3 million. That was okay. That's good. And we're gonna come through with the additionals right here because we collected the INT key spheres. There's the 3rd super attack, which means that they are going to start getting some damage reduction and additional attack and defensive power there. So that's pretty good. I thought we got the other intro, but we don't. Okay. We don't want to move too fast because if we do, we're going to get to the Goku and Frieza fight, and that's going to be not pretty. So it's rather, we need to be a little bit careful here. So let me see if we don't do a lot of damage here. Do that. Do this right here, and Gogeta can get all these. I say that, but again, these guys are just like very powerful. Nice, that's why we put UI Goku on slot 1. Thankfully, he locked Gogeta on slot 3. Gogeta, as you guys saw from the previous video, or the previous showcase, Gogeta, I mean, there wasn't any chances that we were going to take damage here because he didn't. There wasn't any issues going on to this fight with Gogeta, but he can get caught by a super attack and we just die, and that is a very big possibility. So nice that we were able to get flexible, be able to put UI Goku here on slot 1, so that's very good. Okay. Alright, again, as they're getting the additionals, because we did collected a good amount of INT key spheres there, so yeah, this was the funny like gimmick of them. Like even without dupes, they were able to toss out like 3 or 4 super attacks right then and there, and they would be very, very helpful. So that's very nice that they were able to just get all of those abilities packed in their passive skill. So very good. So immediately we could get the standby skill if we are going to reach the on the dreaded fight that is the 17 and Golden Frieza on the next few turns, which is looking likely. We will possibly have to use the standby because of the scariness that is Golden Frieza and 17, especially since they won't let you dodge at all. Yeah, I see that right there. Like, we're not gonna be able to escape that. So here's what I'm planning on doing. We're gonna have to float off Gamma 2, because if he gets caught by 17 and Golden Frieza again, these people get caught by 17 and Golden Frieza, we're just dead. But yeah, now since we were able to do 3 or more attacks in battle, we are able to utilize this, which is our standby. This also can be activated when HP is 70% or less. So you have opportunities to be able to use this. So let's go ahead and play it, because again, I do want to be prepared for the next rotation, but let me see. Maybe I don't need to use it. We do want to get below HP. a certain threshold of HP, so that way we can have a revive available if in any case things go south on that other rotation. So let's do this. Yeah, I'm not gonna use the standby with them. I'll wait it out, and we'll do the standby with the other gammas, so that way they can also be safe. Let's check their defense here. Yeah, 696k. Do keep in mind that, of course, these guys, the Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 Dokkan Fest, they're also providing support for the team. Well, in the rotation, not the same team, right? But this could be helpful for them to do some pretty good damage, but also tank some attacks pretty well. Again, we're getting 50% just by the gammas, and then of course I think Gamma 1 is the defensive supporter, getting key +1 and 30% defense or 20% defense, and then Gamma 2 is providing attack support. Okay, so this is not great. Are we dead? Okay, no, but we did take damage. This is going to get us the revive option next turn. I'm glad that I didn't do the standby here, because again, if things go south on the next rotation, we're gonna have to revive no matter what. We're gonna have to depend on that, because looky here. All right, so just to save UI Goku's ability to get stronger after he revives, let's go ahead and use the standby here. Maybe we can defend ourselves a little bit with the standby of Gamma 1 and Gamma 2.
1号はあいつを引きつけて時間を稼いでくれ。2号、お前まさか。
Yeah, these animations are like fantastic, man. I love the gammas, bro. So now we change into Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. So let's take a look at what they do here. So we have the different changes on super attack. We got the heroic assault. They raise attack and defense for the turn, and causes colossal damage to the enemy. And then of course we got the super gamma blast. Greatly raises attack and defense for one turn, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy, and provides allies or superclass allies' defense up by 50% for the turn, which is very good. On their passive, again, everything like changes around here. So they get key +6, attack and defense plus 250%, and they're able to reduce damage received by 50%. They're getting an additional attack and defense plus 50% when attacking. They're still supporting the rotation for superheroes, joint forces, or defenders of justice, giving them the extra key attack and defense plus 50%. They're getting a chance of performing a critical hit plus 30%, and launches an additional super attack up to 2 super attacks within a turn per INT key sphere obtained, and a chance of performing a critical hit plus 12%, and launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super. Up to 2 attacks within the turn per AGL or STR key sphere obtained. So really good chances there. If in any case the field of orbs is not helping you out a lot, you can be able to also utilize those other key spheres to your advantage there. So alright, let's do this. The way that their standby works is that their charge counter right here. This can be activated when charge count is 1 or more, and it increases the charge. It stands by for 4 turns, during which charge count can increase by 1 per attack performed by allies. So since the gammas like to do many attacks, they're capable of doing of getting that charge count up by a lot. So okay, the only saving grace here is that they don't super immediately, and we can be able to do some good stuff. I'll save that. Okay, no immediate super, but they still died, man. Okay, so they can't take damage here at all. Man, this is scary.
まだ終わりじゃねえぞ。17号やベジータ、それに他のみんながオラに託してくれたんだ。その思いにかけてもここで一歩も引くわけにはいかねえ。
I don't know. I don't know if we can be able to do this. I think we're dead. All right, so yeah, we can't dodge any of these attacks. UI Goku, the tech UI Goku is on Superhero. I mean, we could have brought him in here and see if he could have helped us out with a domain, so we can just be able to dodge here. But yeah, that. Them with 50% damage reduction, taking even 500k, does not instill me with confidence here. And of course, with each turn passed, they're getting an additional attack and defense up there, so that's not great. All right, let's see how long we can make it here. If anything, I will change the team up if we can do this, because man, that was pretty. That was not that great. Them taking like 500k. Oh well, not 450k. Let me not overshot it, right? But still, taking damage like that is not that stellar. All right, so 15.9 million. If we are able to survive until the next turn, we are going to use the Core Breaker, which will bring us out Gamma 1, and I believe we have a better chance of survival with Gamma 1 than anything else, because he's able to get some extra damage reduction. It's not the same, well, it's not the same as the standby one, because the standby one provides 50% damage reduction, but okay, after they super attack, they're gonna be pretty good. We did revive, so maybe there's no super attack here. Problem is though, we have Gamma 2, the standby of the Gammas, and UI Goku coming in. So if we were able to dodge here, that could have been helpful, because UI Goku has a 100% chance to dodge here, but we don't have to. So we're gonna have to rely on the Gamma 1's like damage reduction once we go into his exchange into a standby. Never mind, we get super. I think we're dead. Oh, let's see. Yeah, dude, not even close, man. All right, let me change the team up a little bit. Let's see what we can do. All right, we're back. We're back in it. I think we have a better chance of survivability here. I'm a little bit nervous about this rotation, because it's there's a lot of attacks going on to Gamma 2. These units, of course, they need to get their build-ups. They need to attack as much as possible so they can build up as much as they can, so they can be very good, at least defensively. Gamma 1 took a super attack. Although he only did one super attack, he wasn't able to like build up as much as we would have liked, and he took 400k from this phase. So it's that is pretty terrible. So we're gonna go on to the next rotation. I don't know how many. Oh boy. We're fine. We're fine. We're okay. We're okay. We're good. We're good. We are fine. All right, let's get the boy UI Goku out here. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a little bit too quick to get here. I understand that, but if we're capable of surviving just a little bit before we hit the revive, that'll be awesome. But if we want to do this, I think we have to revive. Yeah. Should have put AGL UI Goku, because I mean, now we're open to dodging, which is good, but it's just, we're very low on HP, so I really don't know how we're gonna do this. The next turn we're gonna have double gammas, so one of them we're gonna use the standby. You're gonna see the synergy between both of them. It's still pretty good because again they're gonna have a different type name, right? So they're still gonna be proficient. I hope. Okay. Okay. So it's Tech UI Goku. Tech UI Goku's not gonna get hit here. However, I would love. I mean, we could do enough damage here to go to the next phase, which is what we're doing, I think. Like 20 million right here by UI Goku. So yeah, that's possibly what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to go into the next rotation. So there we go. All right, Goku and Frieza time. But now we gotta be a bit careful. All right, let's do a standby.
1号はあいつを引きつけて時間を稼いでくれ。2号、お前まさか。
Alright, so it's very scary because you guys know we are going to get immediately supered. So we're not gonna get any INT orbs. See, the thing is, if we collect INT key spheres there, I mean, we have 50% damage reduction. But the thing that needs to help us out here is the dodge. Let me see. Only 11 dodge. I think I had to depend on mine. This mine has 20. Alright, let's try this out. We haven't like additional chances of dodging because of the domain. But this could be GG. Not gonna lie to you. This could be GG. So let's see. Can we dodge this? Yes. Okay, good. So 17.6 million. We have a lot of support here. I think Gamma 1 is providing defensive support, but the other Gammas are providing the additional attack and defense plus 50%. So that's pretty good. Okay, so we still get to live this turn. We're not doing damage, even though we could. I mean, we were above the HP threshold. It's just that we need to crit in order for us to do damage. So if we are not doing that, then yeah, we're not going to be doing too well. So we will have the UI Gokus together. I'll keep those together, and we will have what, Gamma 2 as the floater. So I'll float off Gamma 2. We'll have Gamma 1. No, we'll have the UI Gokus do the thing. If in any case we get hit, we die, we will revive. So hopefully not too much. And that way we can be able to use the core breaker the next turn. So let's see. Again, if we get revive here, that's completely fine. I just want to do some damage to Goku and Frieza here because this is a very scary setup. Can we do damage to you, buddy? Yes, we got the counter right here. Let's go. Oh, UI Goku needs to super attack in order for him to do damage. But we got some attacks here on slot 1. Kind of wish they were on slot 2, but it's fine. We're not going to do damage until Goku super attacks. That's the problem. So we'll We'll have a sad lookout of like him doing like critical hit damages before he actually supers. Critical hit of 0. Yeah, we love that. But that's fine. After he does his super attacks here, we should be bound to do some damage on his counters. Hopefully, maybe, who knows? Perhaps. Yeah, there you go. There's just a few attacks, so that's yeah, there we go. Okay. 23. Again, it would have been better if we got the revive here, but I don't think we're gonna get it. Nice damage, nice damage. Okay. Good to see that. Okay, nice UI Goku. I think he's low now. He's I think they're under 50% HP. Okay. See, I think, are we doing damage, Gamma? No, that's fine. Yeah, Gamma 2 is not gonna do something. Not gonna do damage. That's fine. Okay. That's fine. Wow, he's still tanking it. Okay. I thought we were gonna get revived, but we're not. Okay. Let's do... Oh man, Vegeta doesn't have his revive. I think we're dead still. We exhausted our survivability, but let's see, because we could still live. We could still do this. Let's go do the core breaker. Okay, so Gamma's sacrifice wasn't in vain. Let's go. We were able to do some really good damage, so that's pretty nice. Okay, so now let's go ahead and talk about a little bit of the details of Gamma 1 before we possibly inevitably die. So now we switch over to Gamma 1. He still has the Heroic Assault and the Super Gamma Blast. This time around, instead of the previous support that we got on the Super Gamma Blast on his Ultra Super attack for 1 turn, this is a lot of people will overlook this. This guy is going to provide 50% defensive support for 2 turns, which is very good. As you guys recall, we have Daima Goku, Super Saiyan Daima Goku, who's able to provide 41% attack for 2 turns. This is another guy that's able to provide some support for 2 turns, which is good. Very, very underrated ability. Again, people overlook that. But typically the fight is over when you use the core breaker, but in any case it isn't. We have that. So we get an key plus 3, attack defense plus 150%, and an additional, or he reduces damage received by 15%. He gets an additional 3 key attack and defense plus 150%, and an additional damage reduction of 15% when HP is 30% or more. We'll have to check our HP levels to see how we're looking. But I think we're under 30% HP, it all depends. We get an additional attack and defense plus 50% when attacking. He's still providing support for superheroes, joint forces, or defenders of justice. We're getting an additional super attack. He's changing all AGL key spheres into INT. And we have a chance of performing a critical hit plus 20% up to 100%. And we're getting additional damage reduction of 10% up to 50% per INT or STR key sphere obtained. So we have 15% damage reduction. We'll check our HP levels to see if we have 30% HP or more, so we can have the extra 15% damage reduction. And if we're able to get at least 5 INT key spheres, we have 50% damage reductions, which totals to 80% damage reduction. So let's see, yeah, we are above 30% HP. So if we dodge that super, we win. Huh. We could win.
破壊しきれんほどの技を食らわせてやる。これが俺の全てだ。
Never mind, that guy did not do any damage with. Alright, again, we will win if we dodge these attacks. So, Godspeed, Gamma 1. You got this. No! Okay, we got 80% damage reduction, but this guy's gonna do like 5.9 million. Like 5.8 million, something ridiculous. Man, that was so close. Alright. Listen, I'll leave it there because that was some really good performances by the Gammas. It's sad because, man, we had that. We really did. But don't underestimate these guys. Their art is also pretty freaking sick. Yeah, like when Beast came out and everything, like these guys got overshadowed quickly, and not a lot of people enjoyed the use of them. But they became like one of my favorite units in the game when they came out. So it's all fun and what is it? What's the good? I forgot the catchphrase, but it's all fun in games until we get hit by a super attack for like 5.9 million. So it's not that great. If we dodged that, I think we would have like finished off Goku and Frieza. I'm a firm believer of that. If we did dodge that, I think we would have done it, but that's okay. They still performed really well. Them taking super attacks with type disadvantage by like Frieza and 17. Actually, no, we never took a super for that. But they were able to dodge some attacks there up against Goku and Frieza, and the support that they're still providing is also really, really good. So I would say like they performed really well. I will take that. So that's at least a big W for me. But let me know down in the comments below what you guys think of the Gammas here. They're fun to use. They're like my favorite units that came out back in 2024. And I wish they could get some hopeful usability coming around in 2025 with the anniversary characters that are about to release, or they're about to be announced today. So yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe. We are going to get a lot more content ready for you regarding the 10th year anniversary, so do make sure to stay subscribed and enjoy all the showcases and all the videos that we're going to put out. So yeah, hit that like button, subscribe. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.